Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Ray. We are wrapping up week 3 of his board and train. We have Sylvia here handling him today. And what we're going to focus on for this video, for his wrap up for this week, is leash. Okay, leash is the number one thing that he is here for. We want to make sure that he is making progress with that. And we want to make sure you guys know how to work on this at home. So right now we are outside. When we started with leash, we started inside in a very low distraction environment, okay? We were only working on leash pressure, so making sure he's understanding that he feels that pressure on that leash, and that means he needs to come back and check in with us, okay? He's used to pulling through this because that is what he's been doing for a while, okay? So we want to make sure that we are not moving forward if he is pulling forward. Very important. If we do, he starts to learn he can pull to get where he wants to go. So when we started inside working about 10 to 15 feet back and forth, short distances, and just making sure that he's walking nicely like he is right now. As he started to get more comfortable with it, then we started upping that level of distraction, and now we are outside. We are working right next to the road. We have lots of different smells out here. He can sniff around. That is perfectly fine. But we want to make sure that he is not pulling us to get to that scent. So some of the words you're going to hear us use, we use the word let's go to let him know that we're moving forward. We use the word stop if he gets too far ahead. Okay. We use the word turn to change directions. And now he's gotten to the point where he's making those turns without any leash pressure at all, which is excellent. But when you get him home, you're going to have to start back at the beginning. Okay, he's used to doing it at home. He's used to doing these behaviors with you guys, so it is going to take a little bit longer. But you can see he's walking very nicely. He's not pulling ahead. We are using a high value reinforcement right now. Okay, we have some peanut butter, and that is what we are using because he is in the beginning. You want to make sure that we're getting success. Okay, so in order to do that, we are going to have to use that higher rate of reinforcement and that higher value reinforcement. As he starts to get more comfortable, then what we start to do is we start to phase it out. So when we started out here, we were giving a little lick of peanut butter every couple of steps, right? Now we're at the point where we're able to take about 5, 6, 7, 8 steps before giving any reinforcement. So we are gradually starting to reduce that amount of reinforcement that we give, but it has to be very gradual, okay? Because again, we want to set him up to succeed. We want him to do well with this and his training. Good job. So there we put a little bit of pressure on that leash and he was able to come back to us. Very nice. But this is what you're going to have to do when you get him home as well. So we don't want you taking him out on a mile or 2 walk, right off the bat. We want you to set it up just like this. So starting inside, working back and forth on leash, then going outside, maybe in your backyard or maybe in your front yard. Same thing, only walking back and forth about 10, 15, 20 feet, and then gradually start to increase that distance, okay? Very nice, but he's doing very nicely. You can see. So right there was about 10, 11, 12 steps almost. So that was excellent before we gave that reinforcement. So we are gradually reducing that, but he's doing an excellent job here with us. If you guys have any questions, let us know. But he's a very good boy. He's making progress. Very nice. And he's also able to work on some of those basics outside, still listening to us. And that's why very important that week 1 we were working on those basic behaviors, getting a solid foundation of him listening to us inside. So now that we're outside, it's a little bit easier. But he's doing an excellent job, and we will see you guys next time.